And this competition replay was sent in by the user I'm a Legend. That is, I'm a Legend. And he's driving the Object 263 on a standard battle on Winterberg. Object 263 being a tier 10 tank destroyer for the Russians. Counterpart to the Object 268. It's got a pretty decent cannon, nice maneuverability. You can see it does a lot less alpha damage. Has good penetration, but what can be troll about this tank is its armour. That top front plate looks like it should just be a thin gun shield, but it is most certainly not. That thing is very, very tough to penetrate. The only place really where you can realistically penetrate this tank without uber penetration of your own is that lower plate. So I'm a Legend, straight away heading to the far left-hand side of the map. This is a standard battle, not an encounter, so the cap circle isn't here. But it's still nice to have a tank destroyer with a good cannon with a fast reload in the city just to help out with the heavy tanks. As you can see, he gets a great shot through the side of that IS-7 as he makes a move across the open field there. Punishing him as much as possible. Finds an E-75. E-75 fires but just bounces. I'm a Legend returns fire and misses, unfortunately. A little bit too quick on that one. IS-3 squaring off against a few tanks there. He's probably going to be out of his depth any moment now. I'm a Legend has to cut a much wider path in order to get around him. Gets a great shot on that E-75. He's just way out in the open. He needs to pull in to his left a lot more there to take cover. I'm a Legend moving forward. Takes a hit there. Probably from that IS-8. Gets his engine taken out by the E-75, and he's going to set himself up here. At the moment, he's holding back quite a few tanks. You can see there was a Rheinmetall E-75 IS-8 and an Indian Panzer all spotted there, and none of them have advanced forward, thanks to I'm a Legend's aggressive play. He's going to move forward and try and get a shot on someone. Fires a shot at the Rheinmetall there, but looks like the E-75 just about got in the way. Does an excellent job of wiggling to make that IS-7 bounce. And a lot of people don't realise how fast the reload on this Object 263 is. And with just 9 seconds on the reload, you can catch somebody by surprise. People think it may be more like about 15 seconds on the reload. Trying to focus in to find who he can get a shot on. Does a great job of angling just as somebody fires there. Unfortunately, trollish side armour of the IS-8. Just makes that one do critical damage only. Now he's going to focus in on that E-75. He's actually doing a very good job of side-scraping there. I'm a Legend doesn't really have anywhere to fire at. Does manage to get a shot through the flat front part of his turret there, which is some excellent, excellent damage. He's taking hits now because he's been tracked. Going to try and get that one through the lower plate of the E-75, which indeed he does. He's going to have to try and take cover to hide that lower plate now, because that's the only place that people can consistently damage him. Gets a great hit onto the Rheinmetall in the background there, but it looks like this IS-8's had enough, and he's just going to charge him down. He's all on his own, actually. You can see that he's currently still holding back 4 tanks all on his own. He's got no support behind him. He's got some heavy tanks coming from the right-hand side. He needs to hold on as long as he can, but there is a Rheinmetall there. His gun takes some damage, but to be honest, the tanks are so close that having that accuracy is not really going to matter. Bounce another shot from that IS-7, who apparently has no idea where to fire. Great hit to take out that IS-8. Now he's got the Indian Panzer and that IS-7 on the left-hand side. Still can't relax those. Either the IS-7 is going to be easily able to take him out if he's not careful, but it looks like his heavy tanks have arrived from the right-hand side. Unfortunately, they're all being held back by the Rheinmetall and that IS-7. Well, not even the IS-7, just the Rheinmetall. Now that I'm a Legend's taken out the Rheinmetall, that should allow them to move forward. I'm going to go and press down, aiming on this Lerva. If he can sneak a shot through there. Beautiful shot to hit that Lerva. Lerva returns fire and does some damage, actually, which is a little bit surprising. Not sure where that shot went through. Looks like it may have been the lower plate. An excellent piece of work from that Lerva. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get another shot on him. He does indeed. That's kill number 3 and 6,000 points of damage. Winning this one currently at 8 kills to 5. The enemy team doing a terrible, terrible job of pushing down one tank destroyer driven by I'm a Legend. All being held up long enough for the rest of the allies to be able to come forward and do their work. Gets a lovely shot on that IS-7 to take his track out, and that is 6,500 points of damage. Now going to press down on the tank destroyers on the far right-hand side of the map. Although, again, those guys still haven't been able to push down the defending allies on that flank. And that was a lovely shot to take out the Jagdpanther 2 with a damaged, inaccurate gun. He's got 4 kills and almost 7,000 points of damage. He's going to advance forward and try and see if he can get some more damage. He just needs 2 more kills for a top gun. Although there are some dangerous tanks and tank destroyers left on the enemy team in the form of that Foch 155 and that Waffenträger E100. Allows his gun to close in as much as it will. On that Centurion 7-1. Can he pick up the last bit of damage? He can indeed. That's kill number 5. Looks like the IS-7's taking some hits from somebody. I'm a Legend's been spotted now. Still an IS-3 T-32 and that Foch 155. But to be honest, they're getting closed in from every angle now. Foch 155 spinning to his right. Decides to go for the IS-3 instead because he's a lot softer target. Gets a great hit through the side. If he'd held his shot just a little bit longer, possibly could have picked up kill number 6. But to be honest, 8,000 points of damage. He's acquitted himself absolutely beautifully. Advances forward. Just this T-32 left, but to be honest, everybody's charging him down. It's going to be a miracle if he's going to be able to get in there and get some damage. T-32 continuing to run. He's got nowhere to go, though. He gets hit by somebody with a high explosive ammunition by the looks of it. IS-8 does his best to try and take him out, but he is not successful. He's going to have his reload up any moment now. I'm a Legend comes in front, but the IS-7 takes him out. That's GG and the victory. So absolutely awesome driving there by I'm a Legend, picking himself up 5 kills, over 8,000 points of damage, and holding the road in the city there all by himself against superior numbers and firepower. So thank you very much for sending that replay in.